Vibe one time for your mind.
Welcome to Sunbeasts Live. I'm Adrian Valente with Sunbit, and if you're one of our dental partners, you're in the right place. Happy Wednesday, March 4th, and thank you so much for joining us. This is our weekly educational livecast for trained and certified Sunbeasts like you to continue your education with Sunbit, helping you build your comfort and confidence using this with your patients at your practices. And for those of you that are new to the whole Zoom events thing live, we have a couple of controls to help you out with communication, asking questions, sharing how you're feeling, and everyone's earning Sunbeast rewards points for being here live in Zoom. You can also catch this on YouTube as well as Spotify later in the afternoon when episodes get uploaded. Good that we're making it easier for people to check out the program, but we love doing this with the live group. And hey, listen, if there's something else that you need help with that we don't cover in today's episode, you can always reach out to success@sunbit.com to help you with team training, one-on-one coaching, refilling your marketing, and more. So don't hesitate to lean on them when you need it. And of course, on Wednesdays, we are joined by show producer and co-host. Please welcome to the program, Queenita Brown. Queenita, how are you?
That was a fun one. I am great. Happy March. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Actually, I don't know if any of you guys eat those Dove chocolates. Do you guys eat those Dove chocolates that have messages in the wrapper? I have a message for you guys. Yeah,
Wait, what?
The Dove chocolates. They have little messages in the wrapper. Cheers to where you're at.
Aw.
Let's start today. A great day.
Nice. Should we always open the show with words of affirmation from Dove chocolate wrappers?
I would love to. I don't know how good that'll be for my diet, but...
Callie got engaged? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yay. You did it. You did it. You got him. You got him.
You got him, girl. Or her. Or them. You got them.
And Callie's going to be a guest on the show next week. Yeah. Can't wait to hear all about it. Send us pictures. Send it. Oh, you told Candy right away. How cute. Caleb, office manager Brittany, became a grandma today. Oh my goodness. There's all sorts of news happening in the land of Sunbeasts. My goodness. Congratulations. Love sharing the news. There's a lot of things to be feeling festive about. For those of you that are plugged in with what's happening with Sunbeasts, we know that, hey, there's a really exciting thing that just started this week because we are celebrating 10 years at Sunbit. And to mark 10 years of Sunbit, 10 years of helping people, 10 years of growth, 10 years of Sunbeasts like you really stepping up, we had to ask ourselves what's something that, feels worthy of the 10-year anniversary. And it's the Elite Escape. It's the Elite Escape. It started on Monday, March 2nd. It's our biggest competition and promotion ever. It is anyone's game because 20 Sunbeasts are heading to Hawaii with a +1 for a 3-night getaway, all fully covered by Sunbit. It's gonna be for the top 15 performers plus 5 random Sunbeasts. Ooh. And all you need is to do 10 Sunbits between March 2nd and May 30th. Just 10. And when you get 10, it unlocks 10 raffle entries for you to be one of the lucky 5 in the Paradise Pick. And every Sunbit you do past 10 just gives you another raffle entry. And I'm sorry, hold on, Queenita, but are there any limits to how many raffle entries you can have?
The limit does not exist.
What?
The limit does not exist.
What? Okay, wait a minute. So
all the raffles.
So if you did Sunbits yesterday or Monday, they count.
They
It started
count.
on Monday. Now, to help kick off the festivities and get you ready for a tropical getaway, we're going to be giving away some sunglasses today, but you're going to help us figure out which ones to order because we could not decide. Is it going to be the lava edition with the lovely magma orange accent, or is it going to be the tiki teak edition with the wood grain? Let us know what you like best. We got the live poll happening in the Zoom. Let us know. Looks like what's in the lead? What's in the lead right now?
Tiki teak is in the lead. Tiki 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 teak. Tiki tiki teak. I like saying that. Tiki teak. Tiki teak. Everyone say tiki teak 10 times fast. Just kidding.
All right, so we're giving 150 of these away. We're going to put the QR code on the screen, and we got a link in the chat for everybody. I just dropped it in the chat. Look for the link or the QR code to claim your sunglasses. So looks like both auto and dental Sunbeasts today are liking the tiki teak. I think that's going to be the winner. That's what folks are going to get. That claim their swag. We're going to do this again at the end of the show in case you missed it. I'm going to put the link one more time in the chat just to make sure it's top of mind for folks. Nice. Jessica Jones already done 2 so far. My goodness. On the way.
Jessica's
just need
gonna
8
have
more.
10 in March, okay?
Easy
10
peasy.
in March. Easy peasy.
Some of you do 10 Sunbits like it's no big deal. You know, you got this. You got this. Jessica, I like the attitude.
All
You
of
got
you
this.
do.
Okay, very good. This makes my head itch. I gotta take that one off. Okay.
You love it. Lies and deception. Just kidding.
Excellent. All right. So, what do we got on deck to help people get started if they haven't already? Either you've already started doing Sunbits or you're getting fired up and ready to go. What's going to help you? And this is actually a question that comes up quite a bit. So, Queenita, where do we see this question cropping up? What's the best way to promote Sunbit?
In the post-event survey. So, you guys, we read those every week. So after the show, we go through the post-event survey to see your feedback and what you want to talk about. And we get a lot of questions about, like, at what point should I present Sunbit? How do I present it? How do I promote it in my office? How do I make people aware that we have Sunbit as a payment option? So to start off the Elite Escape strong, we are going to talk through some of the best ways to promote Sunbit today.
Let's go to the chat real quick. I'm seeing some very interesting things go. Jessica Jones, quick on the draw, early and often. That is the ticket. We see that in a lot of Sunbit training.
Oh, yeah.
Jessica, already 5 since yesterday. Oh, my goodness. Jessica Whitesell. Sunbeast Phenom. Candy, we should all get a QR code tattoo. That's okay. Okay. I like it. Have you seen that guy who does the Costco rotisserie chicken and he has the scan code on a T-shirt? So they don't. He just has it. Like it's all he buys.
You were gonna say like a tattoo on his chest because they were just talking about it. I was like, wait, hold on. Where is this going?
No. Excellent. Oh my gosh, loving all the birthday shout outs and stuff. Michelle,
so much love today.
Asking about those sunglasses. Everyone who we're doing 150. So the first 150 people to claim sunglasses, they're going to be the ones getting it, and we'll get them shipped. But we're doing the vote to figure out which ones do we order for the winners. We're going to let you decide because we couldn't decide. Very good, very good. So going back to chat, we're seeing a lot of great suggestions. I love what Kristen's saying here. I'm going back to my patient offer history to see who wants to take advantage of their offer and start treatment. Now that is really strong. I like that one so much. I think we got to do bonus points, Queenita. It's been a while, but I think that one's so good. Kristen, how many points should we give her?
20 extra points.
20. That's a good one. That's good. So, Chris, on top of the attendance points, I love that. If you're sitting there going, wait, what? What is she talking about? What is she talking about? Patient offer history report. Patient offer history report. Where do we find that? Can somebody in chat tell me where do we find the patient offer history report? Candy Bevins, that's another 20 points right there. Candy, excellent. Yes, so Candy was quickest on the draw. You get the bonus points there. Very good. Dashboard.sunbit.com. Or just sunbit.com. It's in the corner, your partner login. And if you use a tablet, it's the same login as your tablet. But yeah, head over to the website, go to the dashboard, and Candy feeling the love today. Very good, very good.
And really quick, you guys, in chat,
Yes.
remember it defaults to host and panelists. So if you want to chat with everyone, there's a little drop down at the top of your chat message box. So change it to everyone. Otherwise, it'll just be to me and Adrian.
Very good, very good. Before we get on, I do want to honor our role as educators and answer some of the Q&A that's come through real quick.
Nice.
So
Let's jump
let me
on
see
in.
here. I don't believe I have, hold on, do I have Q&A? No, I don't. Yeah, I do. So Debbie, have we learned any more about other languages? Not yet. Danielle, I said Debbie, sorry. Danielle Gray, we have Spanish available, but other languages are in the works. We don't have any news to share at this time. But great question there. Debbie, we love you too. Thank you so much. Nicole, I've had issues with someone applying and then realizing their name had changed from what was on their ID. However, when trying to send a new application link, it automatically converts back to the old one. Anyone else experience this? And I've seen this. This actually happens with me in my address, with my mailing address. It's a quirky little glitch, but it hasn't impacted my approvals or using Sunbit. But Queenita, what would you recommend here?
I would recommend having them call. So I would call partner support to see if there's a way they can reset it for you.
Yeah, Callie sharing with us in the chat. I had the same issue with the last name. I called support. They were quick to help me, sending over a picture of the driver's license, and they were able to verify the new name, change it in their system, get qualified. Nice. Very good there. Let's go back. I think we got that one in the bag, Nicole. Thank you so much. Good question there. Another one. I have sent a text blast to our patients who have all used Sunbit, asking if they would like to come in and reminding them. They have Sunbit as a great payment offer. We're now offering Botox at our dental office, and Sunbit is the first payment option I give to patients. Oh, that's pretty good. I think we got to do bonus points there. That's a good one. I like the outreach effort, Nicole.
Yeah.
Sending a text. Hey, would you be interested? Putting it on folks' radar. Love to see it. Nicole, another 20 points there. Well, we got quite the crew today.
Yeah.
Chats like Botox. Sign me up. Yeah. Stephanie, we've had it forever. So it's wow, that's incredible. I didn't know this. I didn't know dental practices did
I didn't know that either,
Botox.
honestly. It's pretty cool.
It makes you wonder, is that an opportunity to generate awareness combined with the flexibility of paying over time? By the way, we do this and this. You could do this with this, right? Not just Botox, any other treatments you're thinking of. Even with toothbrushes, like the really nice expensive ones.
Yeah.
You see people doing Sunbits for that, right? Lydia, we do Botox and fillers. Amazing. Griselda, I message every patient who's in our schedule ahead of time and let them know about Sunbit, and I send them a link. I love what we're touching on here. Griselda, that's another good one. Sorry, I'm going.
You get 20 points. You get 20 points.
I'm
you
sorry.
get 20 points. You.
I'm sorry, team Team Sunbeast. I know this is good. Angelica, we offer third-party financing through Sunbit. They offer low monthly payment plans, including interest-free options. Ooh, piqued my curiosity there. It's a soft credit check all the way through. I can send you a link to help the get treatment started. Yes, that's another one. That's another points. Angelica Madron, thank you so much. And I see in the Q&A as well. We're gonna parlay these all together real quick. We are clearly seeing a lot of different ways to promote Sunbit. Going back to that original question, what's the best way to promote Sunbit? We're seeing it in the chat right now. All these brilliant Sunbeasts with all these genuine, authentic ways of generating awareness with patients. And going into the poll, the Q&A section here, Jessica asking, what does it do when it doesn't read the license? Angela already quick on the draw. That's bonus points.
20 points for Angela.
That's bonus points for Angela. Boy, between the sunglasses and the points today, this was not the episode to miss. Right. So let's actually take a look at this in real time. So we're going to go fire up an iPad real quick. And in honor of Callie being our guest next week, I'm already logged into her iPad at DAG Manahawkin, and I'm actually going to select her name. We're going to select Callie Stewart's name. So Callie's helping me out. Oh no, my ID, it's not scanning, or maybe I forgot it or something. Regardless, what do? I think it's over by you, Queenita. Down there in the corner next to your shoulder. The other way. Yeah, there we go. Enter details manually. What? Enter details manually. That's what Angela's talking about. And then you just put in a phone number and it moves them to the next screen where normally it would put in your address, from the ID scan. They just type it in. Right? Now, those of you that are using guided application where you're sending this from your dashboard, there's no ID scan to worry about. Really, this only impacts practices that are using an iPad version of Sunbit where they're scanning IDs to fill out the address and birthday details. But yeah, enter details manually. That's the ticket there. Going back to the question. Very good, very good. And Angela, thanks for helping out. That's a Sunbeast move.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Beastie Bestie.
That's a Sunbeast move. Okay. So I'll tell you what my favorite way to promote Sunbit, and that's this line right here. You don't have to pay for everything today. It is a simple statement. I'm not asking a question. I'm not pushing anything. And if you are genuinely curious what I mean by this, you'll ask me, what do you mean? And then I can just show you. Here, let me show you. And let the technology do the work for me. Because every Sunbit is custom. I don't know what I'm going to get. You don't know what you're going to get. Only Sunbit knows. Just let it do the job, and you both can see what those options are. But I'll tell you what my hot take is. And it's the fact that traditionally financing is offered too late. Too late. What do I mean by that? Let's look at a basic patient journey, right? Booking an appointment, checking in, receiving an estimate or treatment recommendations, and then approving. I apologize, I have the wrong language. I put a work order approved. Because honestly, this is in every industry. Car service, veterinary care, motorsports, dental care, you name it. There are these industries that are local cornerstones of our communities, like you, where people either walk in or make an appointment with an expectation of what they need and what they expect they're going to be spending. And then oftentimes they are met with recommendations that were unexpected for costs they were not prepared for. And in that moment, the stress starts to creep in. So traditionally, financing at the point of sale in all these industries is offered too late. Too late. When it's time to pay, it's too late. It didn't help in alleviating stress when the true decision was being made, when we were just talking about it. We learned early on from very successful Sunbeasts this general rule of thumb. Anytime you mention dollars and cents, right on the heels of that, you don't have to pay for everything today. You don't have to pay for all of that today. Oh, you're recommending aligners? Like, just roughly how much does that cost? I'm sorry, what? But you don't have to pay for all of that at once. You need to meet the stress as it appears and manifests and becomes known. You know your patients. You know when this happens. So if we can do them a service of letting them know right then and there, we have an option that doesn't hurt to check. Can we help alleviate the stress around this by just providing a tool, a window into options where you feel confident knowing 87% are getting approved, that there are true no interest opportunities for folks, regardless of the payment plans they select. There's always going to be something available to them that helps them eliminate interest, a no interest promotional offer. And then we have no fees, regardless of what payment plan is selected or terms they choose. No late fees, no prepayment penalty fees, no account origination fees, no card processing fees, none of that junk. No fees. Sometimes you see companies, they say no hidden fees, something. So which fees are not hidden? They just make it hard to find. Anyways, okay, I'll get off my high horse there. Okay, but you got two major tools at your disposal. You can send people a link, or you can use an iPad, except if you're in the state of Illinois, no iPads. And also, just for everyone in California and Illinois, as a reminder that financing cannot be presented, marketed to, or applied from the operatory. It cannot happen while patients are in the chair for California and Illinois. But all of our merchant partners have the ability to send a link to someone. And regardless of what device you're using, some of you might even be using a platform integration with another technology that you use, like Weave or similar. And for those of you that have iPads, I know a lot of you like sending links from the iPad. You get rewards points for this, as well as doing it from the guided application in the dashboard, where as long as you leave the checkout amount blank, it'll send a pre-qualification link for folks to just simply see what they have available to them. So, you have these different tools to help generate awareness on the heels of you using simple language to introduce it to folks. And as we saw in the chat with a lot of Sunbeasts, leveraging pre-qualification links through text message reminders and more. And before I get too ahead of myself, I do want to point out one thing, since we're looking at the dashboard here. Of course, you can send links, track applications, and earlier we talked about that patient offer history report, which is also over here. But many of you are aware that Sunbit is popular in other industries, and we have plenty of folks who are going to our website to search for other businesses that offer Sunbit. And if anyone finds your business on our website, we send them directly to your pre-qualification link. So you may have leads from sunbit.com sitting in your dashboard with your patient offer history report, so we can't recommend it enough. Make sure you're checking in regularly so nothing is falling through the cracks here. You make sure you can help out everyone who's looking for it. Very good, very good. Now, we heard about text messages. You might be curious, how do I do that? If you're able to update or duplicate and copy or make additional versions of any of the reminders in the systems you have, this might be a good opportunity to leverage simple language, either just reminding people that you have flexible monthly payment options, or even sharing your pre-qualification link that early. Appointment reminders, check-in confirmations, and I even have practices that may not have sophisticated communication systems, and instead they're doing simple things like looking at their appointments for today, sending out pre-qualification links from the tablet in the morning. Or some people do it at check-in. Patient checks in, they're going to sit down. I'm going to send you a pre-qualification link as part of the check-in experience. And they're sitting there on their phone in the lobby, and you get that email confirmation letting you know they were approved. Nice closed loop there in terms of making it easy to share tools and stay up to date. Now, Queenita and I have also shared a template from Robin Davis at Clarinda Family Dentistry. This is an example of an email template she sends out, and I love the way she put it together here. Need a little extra time to pay? We've partnered with Sunbit to help you pay for account balances, and she has a whole bunch of value props listed here, her name and phone number. Absolutely love what Robin is doing there. And in a previous episode, we were sharing some updates to our marketing materials where you can find templates to use. So we're learning the best ways to promote Sunbit, simple language. Try to bring it up early, get ahead of it. Helps to prevent awkward conversations later. You have plenty of complimentary marketing materials from Sunbit. You can request a lot of this stuff for free, and we'll ship it to you. So if you have marketing that's looking a little bit worse for wear, needs to be replaced, our success team can help you out with this stuff. I'll put their email on the screen while I go through a couple of these. In addition to all of the print materials, you can also find digital materials from Sunbit as well, whether that's banners for your website, or maybe you have some digital displays in your lobby or in the lounge, and you cycle several graphics and things. You can also weave Sunbit materials into that as well. And for those of you that have treatment consultation rooms, especially those of you that are unable to offer financing in the operatory, this is a great opportunity to mimic what you're doing with your front desk or reception experience, where you have pamphlets, countertop mats, table tents, and more. In addition, I know it came up, Jessica Jones asking, can you send the pre-qualification link in Spanish or only the application? That's actually a very good question, and I don't know. Hold on, Queenita. Let me bring you back in. Do you know this one? Has this one come up before?
Pull up the iPad and change the language to Spanish, and let's see.
Okay, but who is on Spanish? Oh, it is, Candy's. Oh, Callie's is on. Hold on, let me go back. Okay.
Yeah,
yes,
so change it to Spanish, and let's try it.
Okay, so we're going to switch to, we're doing this live. All right, let's do it. So we're going to switch to Spanish. Okay, got that disclaimer. Everything's in there. Okay, all right. And then we're going to go send pre-qualification link. It's going to be from Callie, and we're going to send it to you and me, Queenita, at training@sunbit.com.
Okay, and I'll pull it up and wait for it.
Okay. Enlace en envío correctamente. Oh, cool. That part was in Spanish. Did you see that right under the email? So that part's in Spanish. That looks promising.
Oh, yeah.
Christina, I know if their phone settings are in Spanish, it could automatically translate. Very interesting. Very interesting. Any luck? Did I type it correctly?
I'm opening it now. The email wasn't.
Okay, so that update is probably coming soon. Glad we checked. Checked. Oh, bummer. Okay, so we're going to get, so good test, but making progress. I'm glad we did that though. That was a good experience. But
yeah, I wanted to see.
You know, a lot of people, like we see pointing out in the chat, where you know they might be able to translate on their phone once they get that
in the
email
settings itself.
Yeah. So at the very least, when they're in person and you have the tablet experience, you're able to do that. There are a lot of Spanish updates coming, but I will also confirm that all of the post-transaction communications are in Spanish. So the emails they receive, the contract agreement, all those details are sent and received in Spanish.
Good for us to take away
questions.
too. So that's something we can bring up to the team.
Callie, I'm getting all my new patients who don't have dental insurance qualified before they even come in. It makes them a lot less anxious coming in, knowing that they have options when it comes to finances before they even come in. I've actually seen a lot less no-show appointments this way as well. Quick tip for everybody. That's a good one. Yeah, because you're helping to cut off the stress earlier. Like even because why would somebody skip an appointment? Why? Is it because of you? Is it a trust issue? No, they probably love you. Why wouldn't they come in? And a lot of the times it's the fear of cost. It's the fear of what this will end up, requiring me to spend today. And I don't even want to bother with that, so I'm just not going to go. A lot of people look at dentistry as a luxury. It's the thing that can be cut if push comes to shove. And we see so many parents putting their children first and neglecting their own health, right? And we know a lot of that stems from fear of cost. So, it's one of those things where if we do our best to ensure our patients don't have to ask for it, make it easy for them to access, not have to ask for. Nobody wants to ask for it. Nobody likes to ask for it, even if they know. Queenita, you talked about this before?
I did. I don't want to ask, and I didn't want to ask, and I ended up not getting treatment done there because it was awkward.
Oh boy, we had a whole bunch of other content, but here's what I want to show you as we wrap up, because we were talking about marketing. For those of you that want to access a lot of these materials on your own, I'm going to put this link in the chat for everybody. This is our marketing kit. This was new. I think 2 weeks ago we talked about the launch of this. This is a great opportunity for you to access the latest web banners and graphics, find sizes that you like for wherever you're trying to use it. You can also access templates for emails, text messages, and your website. So head over to that marketing kit. We got a lot of great stuff over there. And even if you are looking for something while you're in your dashboard, you can always access that marketing tab and see our media library from there as well. So if there's a couple of things we learned today in terms of how to talk about Sunbit, and what we learned from all our other fellow Sunbeasts is not to wait for objections. That makes things really awkward and difficult. Nobody feels good about this. It's like they object and now you're offering financing. It feels icky. So you want to get ahead of it, give people an opportunity to plan and budget in advance, and look at our reviews. Look at Sunbit on Google Reviews. Look at us on Trustpilot. See for yourself. Looking at the time, just make sure to keep it real simple. You don't have to pay for everything today, but here, let me show you. Okay, so we got some news and updates. Queenita. Oh, the Epic Elite Escape. Just to remind everybody. Oh, hold on. There we go. We got those sunglasses and 20 Sunbeasts going to Hawaii. If you missed the beginning of the show, we've been doing that poll question to see which of the sunglasses you like, and we got it. So if you didn't already get in on it, we got the QR code here. I want to put that link in the chat. Looks like Tiki
Get
Teal.
your sunglasses. Tiki Teal.
That's the one.
Tiki Teak. Tiki Teak.
Tiki Teal.
Tiki Teak. Tiki Teak was the winner.
And be sure to join us for a very special episode. Probably our most famous Sunbeast, Callie Stewart, is joining us. Sunbit or Quit. She's going to be here. And she always puts on a clinic and chat. It's going to be an absolute delight to have her on camera with us for the show next week. And then on the 18th, Queenita's out, and it's just me. We're doing pre-qualification link and your guide to being successful for the Elite Escape and how to leverage the best engagement tool and conversion tool we got in the toolbox. And then
Adrian's gone the 25th, so I will be doing Kahoot trivia with you guys. So more fun, more prizes. Let's go.
I'll be at jury duty. Doing my civic duty. And then, of course, if you miss us, you can always catch these episodes. They simulcast on YouTube live. Later, they get posted to Spotify, so now you can listen to us if you ever want to do that, which I actually prefer it. I've been really enjoying the Spotify version of the show. And then, of course, check out Queenita's Sun Clips on the Sunbeast mobile app and YouTube Shorts. In the Sunbeast mobile app, see those drops, get your points, and keep earning with Sunbeast. But we got a lot of cool stuff going on. Anything I missed, Queenita?
No, I think everyone just remember there's so many tools in your tool belt, and there's a lot of different ways to promote Sunbit, which you guys were so active in chat today, sharing your tips and best practices. We want you to start the Elite Escape strong so you can be in Hawaii on that super cool getaway. So we hope that this was helpful. Otherwise, we'll see you with Callie next week.
From all of us at Sunbit, thank you so much for being part of the Sunbeast user community, for continuing your education with us here on these two goofballs, and hopefully we'll catch you at the next one. But take care, everybody, as we dance this one out. Enjoy the rest of your week.
We're gonna click it.